Andrew Kibe allegedly victim shamed. He did a video and he was saying that ukipewa fare, kwa nini unakula if you're not gonna go, blah, blah, blah. Andrew Baby was having none of that. This is what she had to say. How can you just speak so shamelessly? What you are trying to say is, if you give me 2K, it guarantees you to sleep with me or kill me. Honestly, what men need is control and respect for women. What are men suffering from? Kwani hiyo kitu yenyu ni special haja mwezi tulia. And then a very crazy fan now wants to drag the mom into this mess by saying, it says a woman who was raised by another woman from the money of over 10 men. See your life. How can you say something like that? Are people brothers and sisters? What has my parent got to do with me commenting something positive and something that makes sense on someone's post? The audacity, I'm telling you, I don't know what's happening in our society today. Just because my parents did whatever they had to do to raise me and give me a home and be able to provide food for me and my brothers and my sisters, how will I come and blame them in future? Is it even fair?
Yeah, and here's my question, when the fan who went and said, your mom went and got the money from 10 different men to raise you, was a gun raised to the head of these 10 different men?
No.
Yes, and I know it hasn't been 10 men. I don't care what the number has been. It can be 100 men. But these are all men who came out of their own volition, who loved her, wanted to be in a relationship with her, and decided, you know what, because I love you, I'm going to take care of you and your children. If you as a man are out there and you're taking care of somebody else, you can't now hold it over my head. You know what I mean? As in, like, I took care of you, so now you accept anything and everything that happens to me. And I think that's a story that's been, like, trending for a long time, that men feel as if the same thing. I buy you a drink, now we have to go back home with me after we've gone back to the club. You know what I mean? I paid for your taxi, now you have to go ahead and sleep with me. There's no payment for intimacy. There's no payment whatsoever. Unless you guys have actually sat down and had like a conversation about it and everything, there's no payment for it. If you decide to do something out of the goodness of your heart, or maybe not so much goodness of your heart, and you're deciding that you just want to go ahead and get into my pants, don't be upset if it doesn't happen. That's life. That's what happens in life. How many times have we been in relationships and relationships don't go well, and then now we're not there, like coming back to the man and saying, oh, but I did this and this for you. I cooked and cleaned for you. I made your bed in the morning. I did all of this. Like, life happens. I don't understand what's happening.
And also, if you don't like my shoes, let's talk about my shoes. Don't bring in my parents.
That makes a lot of sense. And I don't like the way these matters are being handled in general. The people trying to voice their opinions and trying to speak about what has happened to them, or someone trying to defend someone else's honor, and then someone else coming at them and using the most senile version of a response. Honestly, it kills me. I think we honestly, and as I said this many, many times, and I will keep saying it, we all just need to sit down and rehabilitate ourselves and how we've been thinking about not just money, but sex and sexual intercourse and sexual relationships and even relationships in general. I think the way we're thinking about things is what is detrimental to our value. The kind of exposures or the kinds of stories that we've been hearing or we keep talking about on social media and in life in general are the ones leading to these absurd mentalities, because in no way, form or shape is anyone supposed to make money a thing that in added value, or money, me giving you money is equals to you giving me sex, or me giving you money or me taking care of you is equivalent to sexual favors or sexual relationship. It is a very wrong mentality. We all just need to sit down and start talking about these things, because now it is a problem. Now, when we're having such delicate things in the public that we're talking about, it is a big, big issue. Come on, guys.
I feel we should also stop blaming our parents, because
honestly,
they raised us so well, and even if they raised you a little bit vibaya kidogo, you get to a certain point where you're mature enough to know what is right and what is wrong. And now it becomes your problem and not your parents' problem anymore.
Absolutely. But you know what? In all honesty, again, let's just all take a table and all sit down. Men, women, old, young, let's all sit down and see where the root of these problems are, because there is certainly a problem.